Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and it's Saturday. And you know what that means? It's weekly purchases, the time of the week where we find out what I found out in the stores. What Amazon, DHL, UPS, the Postal Service, Waylon Jennings found out in the stores this week, and we wrap it all up in a big bow and we call it weekly purchases. And at the beginning, we always talk about a little news, some figure-related news this week, stuff I'm interested in, hopefully you're interested in as well. And we'll discuss all of that in weekly purchases. And like we do at the top, we'll talk about the channel this week. Big week on the channel this week, figure hunting video. I actually took a day off this week, kind of close to a day off as I get. Went up to the Mall of America up in Minneapolis. If you watch my figure hunting video on the channel, you saw a little bit of that action on there. Obviously, we had our Star Wars video. Every single day we unbox some Star Wars videos. A lot of crazy videos this week in the Star Wars world. I always say those Star Wars, they're about Star Wars, but they always go off the beaten path somewhere. If you go back and look at some of the ones, we learned all about Admiral Akbar and his terrible vaping habit. We learned about a couple of traumatic childhood stories out there from one of my best friends as a kid and how he destroyed his Star Wars collection. We talked about that in that Flying Geonosian review. So there's a lot of good story time in some of those. They kind of go off the rails every once in a while. So make sure you're checking out some of those Star Wars videos. We have, of course, we did our Jack's Classic Superstars tag teams this week. On Tuesday, you guys know every Tuesday we got a Jack's Classic Superstars video. We unboxed a Super Shredder, the brand new Shadow Master Super Shredder, and compared it to the last one, a little pros and cons video on that one. We opened up the Bella Twins, a throwback unboxing from Mattel Basics. Finally got around to opening that one up. But there's always something going on the channel. You never know. We know there's going to be a daily Star Wars unboxing as a bonus, and then there's something else. This week, we should have a lot more videos as well. So stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed if you have not. And speaking of subscribers, we're dangerously close to 6,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribed. I'm talking right now, March 29th, basically a week from today. I think it's a week from tomorrow, which would be Sunday. We're going to debut the 1-year anniversary episode of the channel. We're going to have a surprise guest, or surprise guests, I should say. A few different guests. We're going to have some crazy purchases, hopefully, on there. We're going to have some interviews. It's going to be some discussion. It's going to be the 1-year anniversary show. It's going to be a big, fun time. Make sure you check that out. Hopefully, we'll be to 6,000 subscribers, or we'll be even more dangerously close by then. But just kind of a year wrap up on the channel. I can't believe it's almost been a year of doing this channel, but hey, here we are. Time, I don't know what it is anymore. I say it all the time. I used to be great with time. COVID hit. Now I don't know what day it is half the time. I don't know what hour. I don't know what's going on, and I can't believe it's already been a year of the channel. So stay tuned for much, much more to come on that. But mark your calendars, turn the old notification bell, make sure you're subscribed, because you're not going to want to miss that year anniversary show. Like I said, some major surprise guests, some major purchases, some major pickups, some major interviews. A great time will be had by all, so make sure you guys are here next Sunday. There it is, coming up quick. Another things this week, we saw some new items. We see some new stuff every week. Some weeks bigger than others. This was a pretty big week for new product being shown between all the brands we love. And we'll start it right off the bat. 3/16 this week. We knew there was going to be a Stone Cold announcement, and Mattel did not disappoint. We got Ultimate Editions, Ric Flair and Stone Cold Steve Austin up for pre-order on Ringside Collectibles. Say it all the time. Use discount code Kyle. Save 10% on Ringside Collectibles. The Stone Cold Steve Austin, it's awesome. Definitely, I picked up 2. You know how the way I do it. I had to have 2 of those. Only a thing right now, and I don't want to pass too much judgment until I have them in hand, get a review of them, all that kind of fun stuff. But that chain necklace on him looked a little bit thick, a little bit too big. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes there. That's pretty nitpicky at this point, and you don't even have to display him with that if you don't want to. On the other hand, the Nature Boy Ric Flair looks awesome. That pink robe, the 4 horseman hands. I love the woo face they gave him. I'm excited about the Flair. That could be a top 10 this year for me. You guys know I love Ric Flair. Ric Flair Ultimate is one we desperately need. It'll look really cool next to Charlotte, who got an Ultimate a few series back. Very, very cool from Mattel. I've heard some people complaining that maybe the hands are a little bit big. Once again, we'll see. Once we get these in hand, we'll know for sure. But the new Ultimate Editions, always exciting for these Ultimate Editions. A lot of people are all in on those, myself included. It's one of the only lines I buy a mint on card set and a loose set. So make sure you get yours. Ringside Collectibles, discount code Kyle. Save 10%, like I said. Also this week we saw A lot of people pre-ordering, it sounds like, the Sideshow Collectibles statue, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I am not picking this one up, but I have to admit it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty awesome. You guys know I have the Ultimate Warrior Sideshow statue, and it is breathtaking. It's the centerpiece of one of my collector's rooms. Absolutely love it. If you're a Stone Cold fan, you best be picking that one up. Those things always sell out, and then they go really expensive. So make sure, if you're on the fence, now's the time. Sideshow Collectibles, just do a simple search. You'll find the Stone Cold Steve Austin one. Very cool looking statue. There you go. So pick that guy up. Zombie Sailor this week, back again, showing the prototype of my boy Sabu. You guys know I love ECW. I love Sabu. I got to pick this one up. I absolutely love Sabu. I love what's going on with this retro line that Zombie's putting out, giving us some people we've wanted that haven't got in the Hasbro form. It'd be really interesting to see what the packaging looks like. I'm hoping the packaging is to scale with the Hasbro and the retros. Unlike the Cella Toys Nick Aldis that was a little bit bigger. It got the message, but it was just a little bit bigger. We want uniformity. Give it that same size, Zombie. I hope that's the case. It'll be interesting to know price point as well. No way we're getting these for $10 or $20. It'd be great if they were $25. I would love that. It could possibly be more. You got to understand, this isn't a major toy company. He's not making millions of these figures. So we're going to have to pay a little bit more than your traditional retro figures. That's just to be expected. Hopefully people understand that out there. But I can't wait to know what the price point is. That'll really make a case for a lot of people if they're all in, all out, whatever, once they know the price points on them. So I'm sure more to come via Zombie Sailor, but a very, very exciting time there. We also saw from the loyal subjects this week, I don't know what to think about this. Walmart exclusive, I believe, at this point, but Garbage Pail Kids figures. Well, the one I'm going to talk about, the Ultimate Warrior, I will probably pick this up if I do come across this in Walmart stores. You guys know I love the Ultimate Warrior. I got an Ultimate Warrior collection of all kinds of weird stuff. This will fit in there. Can't say I'm super excited about this line. I wasn't a big Garbage Pail Kid when I was a kid. There you go. I wasn't at all, actually. I never bought the cards. I was all in on my regular cards, my baseball cards, stuff like that. I didn't have time for that Garbage Pail Kids cards. I don't know about these figures. Kind of a niche item, a one-off type thing. You know, they're throwing things around, see what sticks against the wall, and Garbage Pail Kids do have a following. So some of you guys may be all in on this line. Like I said, I'm picking up the Warrior. I'll call it good with Warrior. That's all I need there. But then our friends at NECA this week, Turtle Anxiety. Is it back? It kind of is a little bit, and I'll talk about it here. But they did announce the Ultimate Foot Soldier. They showed us packaging pictures. That usually means the next 2-3 weeks we should start seeing those hitting the shelves. But I said the same thing about the Turtles in Disguise. I got to think this coming week we'll start seeing some appearances of those Turtles in Disguise, or at least the Frogs. It's been quite a window without new Turtle product. I think in the meantime they've restocked a lot of stuff. But I got to think there's going to be some new Turtles being sighted out at the stores this week. Probably, you know, in the usual suspects, maybe the West Coast, the Southwest, the kind of how it's normally been going. And then probably my area the week after. But we should see some new Turtles very soon. But we did see in packaging pictures of the Ultimate Foot Soldier. For me, I'm going to pick up one of these as it sits right now. You get that like super Foot Soldier head with it. That's what I'll display on that one. Some of you guys have seen my collection video and my collection tour. I've already army built those foot soldiers. I have a bunch of those foot soldiers already. There was a sale long ago, maybe 2 years ago now. I can't even remember. Once again, that time thing. Target had a big sale on NECA. It was buy one, get one half off. I found a Target that had 7 or 8 packs of those foot soldiers. I loaded up and got a bunch of them at bought one, got one half off. And that's how I army built my foot soldiers. You guys know I always say, got to get a deal. That's exactly what I did. So I don't need to buy a bunch of these to army build like some people will probably do. I just need one. It comes with that cool police officer's hat. I can just put that hat on one of my other foot soldiers. So it's nice. For once, I don't have to get caught up in the swarm of army building. But a very, very cool deluxe one. It's got that kind of old school VHS packaging. So foot soldier, be on the lookout for that soon. Probably in the next month or two at most, I got to think. We also saw the new big scale, what are they, 20-inch Ninja Turtles, the cartoon ones, coming in July, Donatello. Hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. You can pick that up via them as pre-order. These are not going to Target. These are more of a fan channel, I assume. Your local comic book shop, stuff like that, the Big Bad Toy Stores of the world. If you guys want that, it's like about a $125 price point. It's expensive, but man, it looks cool. The Raphael is currently being shipped out right now. I kind of slept on that one. I guess I missed the pre-order announcement at Big Bad Toy Store, and it's sold out there now. I'm sure it'll restock. But I gotta hope my toy store in town maybe gets one of those or something. I'm on the lookout for that one because I do think I will buy the 4 cartoon turtles in large size. I won't get the movie ones, but I'll get the cartoon ones. So I definitely need the Raphael that's shipping right now, and then I'm gonna have to pre-order the Donatello that's coming in July. But very cool. It's the cartoons we love, the figures we love, just at a much larger scale. I can understand some people saying, I don't got room for these. Yeah, I totally get that. So up to you guys, but wanted to let you know that Leonardo is out in July, or not Leonardo, Donatello. Jeez, can't get my turtles right. And then look for Raphael on the pegs right now, or the shelves, probably most likely since it's big. So there's a little turtle news. We also saw April 9th, Hasbro Pulse. They're going to have a Hasbro Fan Fest. I don't know if it'll be as big as the one from last fall, but it sounds like for GI Joe, we're going to get announcements and I assume pictures of the brand new Snake Eyes movie figures. Those did get delayed from last year. So those have to have been ready for a while. It sounds like we're going to see pictures of those, maybe some pre-orders up on that. We're going to see Star Wars stuff, Transformers, all the usual Hasbro stuff. And I can't forget Marvel Legends, of course. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. So April 9th, going to be a very, very busy day when it comes to Hasbro. There are going to be a lot of announcements, and our wallets are going to be hurting with a lot of pre-orders that day. So be ready, mark your calendars, and away we'll go. Star Wars this week, kind of a sleeper announcement. I don't know if it was an announcement, but it got leaked and now it's officially out there. Hasbro, they're coming out with expanded universe figures. So these are basically comic edition of Black Series Star Wars figures. These are the 6-inch scaled figures. I'm all in on these. I think these look awesome. You guys probably know I did not read the Star Wars comics, so I'm not super familiar with all these characters here. But some awesome looking characters, kind of in a deluxe box. I gotta assume these will be at the cheapest, $25. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more just based on the packaging and kind of the deluxeness of these figures. I'm assuming a $24.99 price point on these. But we saw Luke Skywalker, and he's coming with Admiral Thrawn's lizard-type, dragon-type character. I don't know the history of that story either, but it's basically the Dagobah Luke redone, recolored a little bit. So I can see some people passing on that. I think that's why they threw that dragon in to go with that archive release of Grand Admiral Thrawn right now. Makes people get a little itchy, makes them buy that. I think that's what's going on there. But we also saw a guy called Karnan Jax. I have no idea who this is, but man, this figure looks awesome. I love the Emperor's guards and all that kind of stuff. So I do like the looks of this one. I think he turned code or something. Not sure with his story either, but for once, usually I say if I don't know about it, I don't really want it too much. I don't really know anything about this, but man, it looks cool. It's in the Star Wars universe. I gotta get this one. We also saw Jackson, very known throughout circles, kind of joked about in the Star Wars world. Who's this big rabbit? But it makes sense. There's so many weird aliens in the Star Wars universe. How can you not put a rabbit? An oversized Easter bunny is basically what he looks like. I guess he teamed with Han Solo and Chewbacca in the comics quite a lot. I love the looks of this. I love zany off-the-wall characters. I love the crazy aliens from the Star Wars universe. I'm all in on this one. I got to think this is going to be the best one of the set. Selling-wise, just because of the uniqueness of it. We've never had it before. Followed closely by the last one they announced would be Darth Maul. I know we've seen this version of Darth Maul in the 3 3/4 and like the Power of the Jedi lines, stuff like that. But man, this Darth Maul looks awesome. I'm guessing we'll get another Darth Maul down the line with some robot legs. But this one looks really, really cool. I got to pick this one up. This whole thing is a winner. So you're looking at 4 figures, about $100. I'm not sure. I think they'll fly. I think they'll do good. I want to say my instincts tells me get after it because they'll probably be worth a lot down the line. You want to pay retail if at all possible. That's where I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You guys tell me in the comments your thoughts, but very cool, very surprising announcement. Reminds me a little of those expanded universe figures in the 3 3/4 size and the Power of the Force style. I don't know how many years back. That would have been 15, 20 years ago, whatever it's been at this point. Also, the comic 2-packs we've got in the past. I passed on all those back in the day as well. But I'm definitely picking these up. I can't turn these down. Very, very cool from the Star Wars Black Series. We also saw the Thunder Tank, another announcement. They keep dangling that carrot. Super 7 says, make sure you order. You got till April 2nd to order your Thunder Tank. I have not ordered mine yet. I've told you guys I'm waiting to the last minute. I don't want any company sitting on my money longer than they have to. We all work hard for our money. Play it smart. Just don't forget to order. I almost did that one other time. I forget what it was, but somebody reminded me, and I thought I had a couple days still. But I've got my calendar set. April 2nd, I'll be ordering that. April 1st. April 2nd, I'm not chancing it. I always do it the day before, the final day. April 1st, I'm going to hit up the old Super 7 Thunder Tank. They showed this week, though, they showed Panthro, who you can also order right now if you guys missed him along with Lion-O. A Samo flange. It's a tool for the Thunder Tank. Hey, they're throwing that in for free. With your $450, you get this little accessory. I guess cool. It's cool because I guess they didn't have to do that. But for $450, you think something like that would come with there. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to do like the Hasbro Pulse, like the Razor Crest, for example. How, you get to X amount of backers. We're going to throw something else in. We're going to throw something. I don't feel Super 7 going down that line, but hey, more accessories, more things they can throw in. I don't think any of us will complain that are picking up that Thunder Tank. That's going to be a big, big piece. Not sure exactly where I'm going to display it. And then speaking of pre-orders, I don't know what happened here. We got the Loot Crate announcement, the Ninja Turtles Loot Crate. You buy all 4 of them, then you get that free 5th figure, that whole thing. I believe that was supposed to run through the 23rd, but I guess they sold out. I don't know if they just didn't word it correctly or what exactly happened there. I know a lot of people were doing the same thing I do, wait till the last minute to pre-order. I pre-ordered this one just for the heck. I said, I'm just going to get this out of the way. It is what it is, and that's what I did. So I'm glad I pre-ordered, but I was thinking about getting another set. I guess that's out the window now. But I do remember last year when they did this, it went down for like a day, and then it came back up. So maybe that'll happen again. Probably not. That was just kind of a fluke maybe last time. I don't know. But I missed out. Or if you missed out, you're out of luck right now. You're going to pay those aftermarket prices. But I think there was enough hype and enough buzz around him this time, where last time it was more of a sleeper thing. I know Loot Crate had some issues, so people weren't all in. They weren't trusting of the Loot Crate process. Now NECA, I believe, owns Loot Crate. So I think there's going to be a lot more people pre-ordering these 4 than the previous 4. So I don't think they'll be as crazy of prices. You'll definitely have to pay some more aftermarket prices, especially right away. But if you can be persistent, you can play that long game, you'll get the deal eventually, I have a feeling. But I know a lot of people want that Danny. I know a lot of people want the Donatello, the Scourge, or whatever the guy's name was. I can't even remember. That was the bonus 5th figure, but very cool there. And then finally, we saw this week, Big Bad Toy Store, once again, link in the description below, Mezco, Destro. You guys know, I don't collect Mezco. I don't collect the Hot Toys, the high-end stuff. I mean, there's only so many dollars to go around in my collection, just like you guys. I just haven't went down that journey. I just don't like the idea of paying $100 for, a 6-7-inch scale figure. I just don't like it. I like the fun of just being able to go to the store. You can't do that with Mezco. They're not at the store. You got to pre-order them. Come out about a year later. $100 for that Destro. It looks cool. As of right now, I'm not in. You guys tell me, are you picking this up? I know there's some Mezco collectors out there. I unfortunately am not a Mezco collector, like I said. But GI Joe, it always gets me. You know me. I really, really would like to get that, but. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think I'm all out. I don't think I need another GI Joe line. I think the classified line is good enough for me. I think I'll stick with that, and away we'll go from there. So there it is. There's the news of the week. How about album of the week? We got to talk about an album. I actually didn't listen to a whole lot of music this week. I was catching up on some podcasts on some of my travels and stuff like that, but I did check out the new Detroit Stories. Alice Cooper got most of the original band back together. Alice Cooper, one of the most famous rock musicians of all time. So Detroit Stories. I believe this was the #1 album in the country last week, which is absolutely crazy to think Alice Cooper has the #1 album in the country. But I believe that's what I heard and read. So kudos to old Alice Cooper. Getting the old band back together. Missing Glenn Buxton, as you guys probably know. He died, the guitarist for the original Alice Cooper band. He also moved to a small town in Iowa where my wife was from, and became friends with my father-in-law back in the day, and then he did die in that town. But he was friends with my father-in-law at the later years of his life, and would show up around the house and, kick it around with my father-in-law and my wife and her sisters and stuff like that. So Glenn Buxton, there you go, a little tip or story, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, let's get down to it. We got a lot of weekly purchases this week, so let's get to it. All right, guys, let's get down to the old weekly purchases. And like I said, another big week. It just kind of snowballs that way. You think it's going to be a smaller week, and then things happen, pre-orders come, and away you go. And that's how this week went. Just a lot like other weeks out there. But let's get it started, and let's get it started right off the bat with a little Super 7. We talked about the Thunder Tank. Well, now we're going to talk Super 7 wrestling. New Japan Pro Wrestling, that is. I got Series 1 of the New Japan Pro Wrestling figures from Super 7. Been a lot of talk, a lot of controversy on these, as you guys are probably well aware out there in the collectors community. We'll see where this one goes. As I talked about in weekly purchases, was it last week, 2 weeks ago? Matt and Brian, the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, they got these things early. There was ringside pictures that didn't show these in the best of lights. Brian Flynn of Super 7, said, hey, there's something wrong with the pictures, all that kind of stuff. I've tried to stay away. Like I do with most figures that I review, I try to stay away from any other reviews or anything. I really don't. I want to see with my fresh eyes. I don't want to be influenced by anybody else. I'll go back after I do my commentary on it, and I'll check out some other reviews out there. But I don't want to be influenced by anybody else, and I don't want to give the same review that somebody else has. I don't want to be saying this stuff. I want it with my own eyes. That's how I am with these Super 7 figures. So obviously I saw the initial reaction with the Major Pod group on these, and they seem to like them. So we'll see where it goes. Some smoke and mirrors. I'm going to be the judge for myself. I'm going to give you total honest opinions on these, of what I think of each one. I'll do a video of every single one here. We're going to compare it to a lot of stuff. The beauty of my collection, I guess, is I have a lot of figures to compare these to. I want to compare some of these. In each video, I'm going to compare to different stuff, but we can compare to that Super 7 Andre that's already out. We'll compare to some FTCs. Obviously, Ultimate Editions, Mattel Elites, and AEW Jazzwares figures. Let's compare them. Let's look at the scale. Let's see how they really look. Let's see how they feel. All that kind of fun stuff. I'm going to give you the honest opinion. I'm going to tell you what I really think of these. These are high dollar figures, $50. We'll talk about it. We'll wrap it all up. We'll do a video on each one of these and see if it's worth it. So I'm excited to do it. It's always fun to get a new wrestling figure line. If this is successful, you guys know there's possibilities down the line. Maybe we can get the LOD, the Legion of Doom. Maybe we can get Demolition. Maybe we can get some of these characters we don't get from Mattel right now. Maybe they'll sign some contracts here. There's a lot of great characters out there. We talked with Zombie Sailor earlier about the Sabu. Maybe we get a Sabu Super 7. There's possibilities here, but we got to support these figures, but if they're worth supporting. So much more to come this week on the channel. Super 7, all in as of right now, but I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. I'm hoping for the best. I want this to succeed. I know some people will sometimes, just kind of crap all over these a little bit, but you got to see them in your hands first. You can see pictures and stuff, but you got to feel them, you got to touch them, you got to see them with your own hands and your own eyes and all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll see. But Super 7 through the door this week. Very excited about that. How about a Star Wars one? How about General Grievous? Holographic General Grievous. You guys know the Star Wars unboxings continue. See you later. I love those holographic ones, so I'm working on building those up a little bit. So there you go. Purchase of the droids. There it is. I was actually at a toy show this week. One of the malls in my area had a big toy show. I picked up that last one, and then I picked up this one. I think I picked this up for $9. I said, for $9, I'll pick it up. You guys know I needed that Uncle Owen. Gotta have Uncle Owen. See you later. So I picked that up this week. Picked up some other cheap ones. What's this guy? Sado Ataya and First Mate Quigold. Force Awakens. Once again, man, I need to watch The Force Awakens all over again. I just don't remember some of these characters. See you later. I don't know. I don't know if it just didn't make, obviously, that much of an impression on me. I mean, that's what it's got to be at the end of the day. Speaking of Star Wars, got these two. They go together. We'll unbox these. Obi-Wan and Darth Tyrannus. They got kind of a flipping action here. These were each $4. I said for $4 each, I could do that. See you later. But how about this week was a good week for Masters of the Universe? Yes, the old Masters of the Universe. That's what I'm hunting right now in the stores. There's not a lot going on in the stores right now, as maybe you guys know. But some of the Masters figures, and old Ram Man, one of my favorite iconic toys as a kid, getting a new deluxe upgrade edition, hitting your store shelves at Target right now as we speak. Old Waylon Jennings, that old crafty outlaw. He was working the circuit and came across a fairly beat up Ram Man. It's got the slice in the back, a little card bent, but hey, I need one to open, and I need one to keep mint on card. This will be an opener. So thank you to that old outlaw Waylon Jennings, finding me old Ram Man. But then what did old JKP find a couple days later? He found his own Ram Man, and I found that bad boy unpunched. You guys know I love an unpunched He-Man. I love it and I hate it at the same time. I love the challenge of finding figures, let alone finding one that's mint condition and unpunched. It puts extra pressure on the hunt out there. It's fun, but it's a little anxiety driven. But when you find an unpunched one that's mint on card, what a day it is. So I'm on the hunt for the rest of them that way. Got to find them unpunched. So there you go. How about another Star Wars figure? What's this one? G29T. Have no idea where he's from. Apparently Star Tours. Picked him up this week fairly cheap. See you later. You guys know last week we talked a lot of Wildcats. I came across some Wildcats. Well, once again this week I said, you know what, I got to complete this. They're so cheap. They just bring me back to that mid-90s craze. I can't wait to do an unboxing video. I might do 3 unboxing videos on these Wildcat figures. But this is Lord, what was it, Hellspont? He was the main baddie, and I believe this is the alternate version one, if I remember right. I'll have to dig into these. We'll talk about them. But found him this week fairly cheap. Also found one I really liked back in the day. Old Slag, if you guys remember Slag. Kind of a lava rock creature. Picked him up this week. And then Voodoo, one of the ones from the original team that I was missing. Probably my least favorite figure in the line. We'll talk about that when we unbox it. Got her this week. Whoa, hold the phone, stop the presses. Just got 2 things in the mailbox as I was filming. So I said, hey, I'll just break into weekly purchases. I'll show these 2 off, as they're both some of my favorite things. As you guys know, I love GI Joe. And what did I get through the door today? Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. I thought I would show you guys how Big Bad Toy Store packages their figures, their products. I know a lot of people complain about, packaging, and if you're a mint on card guy, all that kind of stuff. I totally get it. But I just got this via Big Bad Toy Store. I figured, hey, let's unbox it on air. If this is on air, I don't know what you call this. But it comes in a box right here. They always give you a little postcard, which always promotes other stuff. I always say it gotta be promoting. Promote your lines, promote what you have for sale. And these are really cool. See you later. Thank you. And then you get the box, regular box. But then you get all this bubble wrap right here. Regular box. See you later. But this is the GI Joe Cobra Infantryman, number 24, of course. But packed up in bubble wrap. See you later. So there it is, the old Cobra Infantry. I pre-ordered this back in the day. You guys know I needed to have 3 or 4 of these. I already got my mint on card. I got another one. Gonna keep army building these. I don't know how many I need. I guess it depends how many will I come across. But Cobra Infantryman via Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Support the channel. And then what I'm most excited about, finally in. My pre-order came. I'm not sure about this line. I've bought one in the past. I have it beautifully on display. This one's going to go right next to it, and you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but G.I. Joe, once again, G.I. Joe Serpentor statue. How cool is this thing? From PVS, absolutely love Serpentor. Had to get this one. I was kind of on the fence. I was like, I got to get the Cobra Commander. Then they announced Serpentor. I said, I got to get Serpentor. If they come out with Flint, I got to get Flint. Destro, I'm tempted. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this one, but I had to have Serpentor. I knew that. I got this through the door via GameStop. So if you're looking for this bad boy or you want this, hit up your GameStop store or GameStop online. You can pick this up. So there it is. 2 last-minute packages through the mail. Figured I'd cut in and show them off. There it is, back to weekly purchases. All right, then we got Hordak this week. You guys know I have an unpunched Hordak already. Well, here's going to be the opener. Our boy Waylon Jennings, he came through and found Hordak as well. So I'm just missing Ninjor and Stratos. I need to get those 2. They could be damaged cards, so I got to unbox them. So getting closer and closer. Then a local collector in my area, he's an old figure hunter as well, old Dougie. He's been finding some stuff. He found old Triclops for me this week. Said, hey, do you need this? I said, yep, I do. So I'm going to open that guy up. But then he also came across quite the find. Masters Series 6, WWE Masters of the Universe, old Stephanie McMahon. And look at that, unpunched. Got to find a loose one still, but nice to have the unpunched taken away. Same thing with our boy Goldberg. Ram Man, we talked about it. Well, here's Ram Man Goldberg. So got him unpunched as well. Gonna keep that one the way it is. And of course, here's one of the most popular ones of the set. I already got him in his protector case. That's old Kane unpunched. So I got to find a regular Kane as well. The hunt never ends, folks. Got Kane. And what else we got? Oh, did get one opener. That's old Bill Goldberg. Got another Goldberg. So I got one to open and one unpunched. Just need the Ultimate Warrior. Of course he's missing. No surprise there. Everybody wants Warrior. Everybody knows the rallying cry. No Warrior left behind. It's sweeping the nation. So whoever was there, they got the 2 Warriors. I'm going to need some of those warriors. I'm going to need like 4 of those warriors. Most anxiety is wrapped up around the unpunched warrior, but I'll find it. I'll get it. We'll get there eventually. Hopefully soon. Waylon Jennings back again. Old Clamp Champ. He got me my beater Clamp Champ, so I'll be opening this bad boy up. Gotta find the mint on card and unpunched Clamp Champ still. I do have one ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. Hopefully that one does come unpunched. We'll see how that goes. But I do get Clamp Champ out there. Here's a throwback. And a couple of weeks ago, I was a liar. I was playing the kazoo. I was getting after it. And I was a liar. I don't know what I was thinking. I had to double check. And I saw this the other day. I said, wait a minute. I'm not complete on this set. I just caught it with the corner of my eye walking by my collection. Eddie Guerrero, LJN, Jack's Classic Superstar. I thought I was complete on this set, but I was missing the Eddie. Well, now I got the Eddie in. I got him at a good price. Had to pick him up. Kazoo Virtuoso. But now we are complete on the LJN version. Eddie Guerrero. See you later. Thanks for coming. Happy to have that one here. Very strange. I missed that one. I don't know what happened there. How about a little Lucy? We always love talking Lucy's. I got a couple of upgrades and a couple one I'm missing. As you guys know, Jack's Ruthless Aggression, dangerously close to finishing that line. I thought I needed 2 left, but I needed 3. I was missing this Evan Bourne. I'm not sure exactly how. ECW version of Evan Bourne. I was missing that one. I was missing Paul London from the Belt Pack. Paul London. So I was missing that one. So I got him. And then I was missing this other Evan Bourne, I believe from the 2-pack with Rey Mysterio. I don't know what I did. I'm not opposed. I need to go back and look through my collection because I've done this before. Oh, yeah, I'm missing that one. And then I go back and look, and oh, there it is. I probably have these sitting in a corner somewhere, but I double-checked, triple-checked. Unless my eyes were playing tricks on me, I was missing these 3 figures. But now we're missing 1. As far as I can tell, I'm going to go through it again this weekend, say, okay, am I 100% here? I'm pretty sure. I make the mistake all the time, too. If I'm traveling, especially that Ruthless Aggression, when you're looking at 1,000+ figures in that, you can't always remember what you got. It's tough to do. I should keep a checklist, but I do, and it's at home. I don't carry it with me. But I should look, because I've done it. I've said, oh, I don't have this one. Then I get home, and, oh, wait, yeah, I do. I have that one. Why did I buy that? That happens more than I'd like to admit with the Jack's Ruthless Aggression figures. There's just so many figures, it's tough to keep track. But there you go. I talked about that toy show I went to earlier in the week. I found a couple of Lucy's that were really cheap. Star Wars Lucy's. Sly Moore from, it wasn't the Saga, it was the OTC collection, I believe. Usually a $15, $20 figure. $2 loose. Picked that one up this week. Got to get a deal. And then one I've really wanted for a while, but it's an expensive one. It's $30 to $40. General Grievous. Before he became a robot and all that stuff, there he is before. Been really wanting this one. The only bad thing is it's missing his accessories. But for $2, I said, you know what? I'll put him in there. He just won't have accessories for now. Maybe I'll find him down the line. I don't know. But just always interesting character, General Grievous. You know, he's all robot and everything. How did he become a robot? Very similar to Darth Vader type. You know, Darth was a man. He was a alien species of something. Became a robot. Always hacking a lung up. You know how that goes. So I picked that one up for $2. I said, I can't pass that up. $2, deal of the day. Got to get a deal. We talk a little customs from time to time. I am not a custom guy at all, but here I am. Here I am about to show you a custom I picked up. I ordered this about 7-8 months ago. It finally arrived. Old Hasbro Tugboat. You guys know Tugboat was supposed to be made in the Hasbro line. It got canceled. Never came out. They did come out with Typhoon, but I got a really solid custom here of Tugboat. Even comes with his hat as an accessory. We'll go good. I have the Greg Valentine as well, custom. Very, very solid figure. Not a big custom guy, like I said, because there's no line with the custom. Where does it end? I don't like the custom toys because there's no stopping it. It can go on forever. You can never feel like you're done and the satisfaction of being complete. However, we've talked about before, that Taylab Toys has that Jabba Palace. It's a big custom playset. I don't count that like custom figures, and you can tell me if I'm totally crazy. Custom figures are figures that keep coming, all that. Well, that Jabba's Palace is kind of a one and done. For the most part, it should be. A one and done play set. That's okay. That's no different as a kid when you're building your own, play sets out of other things. I remember Mask had Boulder Hill. I used to use that with my GI Joes. I don't know, the line is so blurry on customs, but I guess we all have to set our own rules and live by our own rules. You make your rules, I'll make mine. I'm not a customs guy, even though some do sneak into my collection from time to time. So there you go, Tugboat Custom, through the house, in the door, whatever you want to call it. You guys saw my figure hunting trip. I did get to go to Ikea this week. I do need to pick up some more bookshelves and a few things. Unfortunately, when you got the wife, the kids, the luggage, and all that kind of stuff, not a lot of room to put big bookshelves and load up. So I'm going to have to save that for another time. But I did pick up one thing I've been missing for a while. I'm one Norfly light short. You guys know my Norfly lights. I use these for my Marvel Legends in my office. I have a whole set of bookcases. I have these, but for some reason I ordered one too few of these. I needed one more. I said, well, I can fit this in the vehicle with all the kids. So I picked up the Norfly light. Also picked up one of these USB cupola things. I needed one of these. These are really cheap there. Cheaper than Amazon, so I had to pick that up. I was all in. So a little Ikea trip, but I need to get back to Ikea. I got big plans. You guys know my Star Wars room, redoing that. But I have another huge room in my basement that has no toys in it, but I got big plans for that room as well. And those Norfly lights will play a part in that one of these days here. So a lot of work to do on the collection. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Maybe a 2022 video. This week on the channel, the figure's not here. Well, it is here. He's right there. There he is, old Deadpool. You guys saw me unbox this on the channel. It was one of those things, got it through the mail, said, I'm going to unbox this right away. Let's see what's going on. The brand new Amazon exclusive Marvel Legends Hasbro Deadpool movie edition. More than a mouthful. Unbox this on the channel. It's a mixed results. I don't know if this didn't really knock my socks off as much as it could have. I wish they would have done a more traditional to the movie character. Instead, they just kind of gave it a different coat of paint, where they could have done that with the right coat of paint, plus a little accessories with the duct tape and stuff. Could have made this figure a lot better, but it did come through the door this week. I opened it up, so if you missed it, check out that video. See you later. I talked about that toy show I went to. I did pick up, apparently this is not complete. I already have this complete. This is a very hard to find one. I want to say it was JCPenney's exclusive in their Christmas catalog. But some guy had an extra set of this, said, hey, it's not complete, but it was $5. I think it's just missing the guns, but my thought is, hey, when I put my display up, I have a complete one already. I can put this one side by side, the complete one, just make the scene look a little bit bigger. And for $5, really couldn't go wrong. So I got the Hoth Battle playset. There it is. Needed another one, apparently. That same toy show, easy for me to say. Marvel Legends, here's a movie 2-pack I never picked up, old Valkyrie and Thor. Just figured I didn't need these. I didn't need them at the time. I don't know if I really needed them now, but $15 for the 2-pack. The box is beat up. The weapons have fallen down by their feet. $15 though for some openers. I said, you know what? Why not? You guys know how it is. You go to a toy show. If I saw this on eBay, I'd say, pass. I'm not going to pay shipping on it. But $15, toy show, why not? Doesn't hurt. So I picked that guy up. Royal Guard, Coruscant Security. You can never have enough Royal Guard people. I'm pretty sure I had this. This is once again where I bought one. I said, you know what? I think I have this, but you can never have enough Royal Guards. They technically are army builders. See you later. I don't feel bad about buying extra ones of those. So there you go right there. And then we got a little Transformers action. You know, every once in a while I dabble in the Transformers. I love the cartoon-inspired ones. I've talked ad nauseum about my frustrations with the Transformer line. I'm dabbling back in with some really specific rules. We'll see where it goes. But I picked up Cyclonus from the Kingdom line. I have no idea why he's in the Kingdom line. It doesn't make sense to me. He should be in Studio 86. It's part of the confusion that is life with Transformers, driving me absolutely insane. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. But I did see him. He's kind of evaporated from the shelves in my local area. So when I went up around the Mall of America, saw him in a couple of spots. I said, you know what? I better just pick him up. Better just get that over with and done. And that's what I did. I picked him up. So there you go. And we got a few more Star Wars things. I picked this one up at that same toy show, Rebel Trooper. There is a white officer or white trooper, and there's a black trooper. So I had the white one, needed the black one. There you go. See you later. Luke Skywalker T-16 Skyhopper model, $5.99. I think I was missing this one as well. See you later. I picked up Zam Wessel's Speeder. I love these little vehicles. We always call them grandma vehicles. Had to pick this one up. It was a great deal. Picked him up this week. And I picked up another Star Wars vehicle, the Trade Federation Droid Fighters. I don't know what this one's all about. Some of these Star Wars things, they go really great, and then they go really, really bad. If you guys watch earlier this morning, if you're watching this on Saturday, the premiere date of Weekly Purchases, Saturday morning, I did the ammo wagon unboxing. Probably one of the most infuriating unboxings I've had in a long time. I was so frustrated. I was just over it. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just done. I'm calling it good. This is hot garbage. Hopefully some of these aren't that way, but you just really never know. Some of these unboxings, these Star Wars, they're really great and unexpected, and they get some good stories, and then some are just 100% hot garbage where you say, why did I waste my money? That's what that ammo wagon was this morning. So check out that video if you've not seen that. You might enjoy watching my frustrations with that one. And then finally, we got this one. Save the best for last, really. I've been excited about this one for about 6-7 months, maybe even 8 months. I pre-ordered this long ago. Finally comes in this week. Marvel Select. You guys know I love the big Marvel Select. Well, we've got the Incredible Hulk Marvel Select. This looks like a game changer. We're going to unbox this one right away. This will be up within probably a day on the channel. I'm so excited to open this one up. You guys know, like we normally do, I'm going to compare this one to the Marvel Legends Hulk. I'll compare it to maybe a Juggernaut from Marvel Select to the regular. Who did it best? This is one of these ones. Hulk's a great figure because, you know, he's big. He's never small, but, you know, he's big and bigger and biggest. He jumps around from sizes. So this is one you can easily put with your Marvel Legends. This is what I love out of Marvel Selects. And this looks like a home run, from in the packaging at least. Big, heavy figure. You guys know how it is. I love that kind of stuff. So there it is. The old Incredible Hulk. We're going to unbox this one right away. I can't wait. I almost want to just unbox it right now. We'll just tack it onto this episode. Now, we'll do it in a separate video. But very cool to get that Hulk through the door this week. So a lot of weekly purchases this week. It just never ends, it seems like. But very excited to have a Hulk and all this other stuff to unbox and go through, and be on the lookout for those on the channel. So make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave me your comments. I want to know what you found this week. Are you out in the hunt? Were you out on the spring break hunt? If some of you guys were on spring break this week, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. We're dangerously close to 6,000 subscribers, so make sure we get there for next Sunday at least. That'd be cool to be 6,000 right for the anniversary video. It's going to be a fun video, like I said at the top. We're going to have some special guests. We're going to have some weekly purchases. We're going to have a lot of giveaways. I got a few things in my storage. I said, you know what? It's time to give this stuff away. We'll do multiple giveaways on this one. It's going to be an anniversary blowout. Like I said, special guests. It's going to be a party. I might order pizza. Who knows what might happen. But there it is. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like and comment, all that kind of fun stuff. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. Don't forget belowthecollar.com. Get your very own See You Later t-shirt. Be the most stylish guy in your neighborhood, or gal, of course. But besides that, I'm Kyle, and you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm strutting and strolling, rocking and rolling my way into the weekend. I'll see you guys all real soon.